Hello and guten Tag, my name is Mike. Welcome back to U-boat history. After U-1 to U-6, today we move on to the next of the early German submarines, U-7. U-7 was a Type IIB coastal submarine, slightly larger and more advanced than the first Type IIA boats. She was built at Germania Werft in Kiel and commissioned in 1935. Like all early boats, she was small, cramped, and never designed for the Atlantic. 3 torpedo tubes, no deck gun, around 25 men on board, and barely enough space to lie down. In the pre-war years, U-7 served mostly in the Baltic Sea as a training submarine. When war began in 1939, she briefly took part in real operations in the North Sea and during the Norwegian campaign. She didn't sink any ships, but she operated under dangerous conditions: shallow water, storms, British patrols, and mines. What makes U-7 especially interesting isn't her combat record, it's the men who commanded her. Several future U-boat aces started their careers here. Wilhelm Rollmann was one of the first commanders of U-7. Later, he took command of U-34 and became one of the most successful U-boat commanders of the early war, sinking more than 200,000 tons of Allied shipping. Rollmann died in 1943 in a plane crash, not at sea. Another officer was Hans-Gerrit von Stockhausen, who later commanded the long-range U-65 in the Atlantic. He fought successfully, was captured by the British in 1941, and spent the rest of the war in captivity. And then there was Günther Kuhnke, who trained on U-7 before taking command of U-28. He earned the Knight's Cross, and after the war, even served in the West German Bundesmarine under NATO. After 1940, U-7 was no longer used in combat. Instead, she returned to the Baltic Sea as a training boat. Then came her final day. On the 18th of February, 1944, during a routine training dive near Pillau, today Baltic, Russia, U-7 failed to resurface. It wasn't a British attack, no depth charges, no drama. Just a sudden diving accident. The submarine sank to the bottom. 7 men died. 18 survived. U-7 was later raised, but she never returned to service. In May 1945, as the war ended, she was scuttled near Kiel to prevent capture. Thank you for watching U-boat history, and I'll see you in the next episode. U-8 is waiting for us.